We're back on the Best Quick. I mentioned earlier about this throttle linkage, and this is not a factory bend. So I did a check on, oh no, there goes the bushing down to the ground. So I did a check on wide open throttle, and if I put it in this hole up here, that will work just fine. However, I gotta get this rod straightened out. The other thing was, they had the spring going through the hole of the linkage, which is what they were using to keep the linkage in place, and it was all crooked and hanging and nasty, which is no good. So I gotta straighten this out, and I'll be back. Alright, I'll bring you along. After all, nobody wants to miss a good torch lighting. Never light it like that. Add just a wee bit of pressure. It's going to bend wherever it's hottest. Right now it's right at the nut there. Can you see that? You can see it's straight up to there, and then right here it makes the bend back. Allow time to cool. Go up a little higher. That's pretty straight. Except, gotta go this way. Like that. Pushing in. New cotter pin. It's the cotter. Washer. I had a cotter pin for the other end when I started. Oh, there it is. Like that. Now, the spring, we're just going there now. This is a 1966, so therefore it only has the single return spring and just the spring coiled around the throttle shaft of the carburetor, because that's all they had to have. In 1974, the US DOT required that all automotive throttle springs be redundant. And that's why you see from 1974 up, they all had a spring inside of a spring for the throttle return, which, you know, kind of makes sense. Let's see, what else can we do? Okay, now I see why they bent the snot out of the throttle linkage. I just don't want to go down. So, let's remedy that. Just because they had it on there that way doesn't mean that's the way it belonged. Well, since it won't go through that hole, well, what do you know? Let's try that again. No. Yes. All right. What did I do with my little washer? I had to fall down there somewhere. Look at it. So, how many of you have struggled with trying to put an air cleaner lid on? Well, what you do, you look right there. You look right at that, and you keep looking at that. You don't look at your lid. You watch that right there and don't move your eyes from it. That way when you put the lid over it, you know right exactly where it is. There's your other tip for the day. What else can we do? Well, we can try this. Of course, I waited till I had it up to operating temperature before I did this. That's the best camera angle I can get. If you want to see what's going on. Fuel filters are to be put on the pressure side of a pump, not the inlet side of the pump, because a pump is a push mechanism, not a pull mechanism. However, in this case, whatever debris is in that tank, I do not want getting into the pump. So, I've installed the debris catcher. And I have this length of hose that I was going to bend around and put on the inlet of the fuel pump, but since I already have this hose connected to the gas can on that nipple, I think I'll just bend it around to what I need, which is about right. Make a nice curve about right there. Alright, you can't see it, can you? About right there. That's where I'm going to whack it right at the end of the N on injection. And of course, gas is going to spew everywhere when I do that. If I lift this up, I can't lift it up quick. Try to get it back in the can. Where's that clamp? Oh, come now. There's not too many places I could have set it. Oh, why? In all of the ruckus, it fell down behind the battery. So we have fuel in the pump. We have fuel in this little bit of short section of fuel hose. Now, just gotta fire it up, see if it pulls from the tank. Could be yes, could be no. Could have a cracked hose on the top of the tank. Come on, come on. Yeah, it's sitting on a grade. Still running. I don't see nothing. Oh, oh, yes. Oh no, keep going, keep going. Don't die. I gave it a little bit of a blow from the tank side. Maybe I should try again. Nothing says kaboom like pressurizing a gas tank. Well, you know what? It looks like it's doing it. One of the strangest things when you see a fuel pump or a fuel filter and it looks like it's just air in there. There's hardly any fuel in it, but the thing just keeps on going. I wonder if the gas gauge works. It did! It does! Yes! Yes! Woohoo! She's running under her own power, Captain! And all this time, I have not put the tune-up parts in. And I have a reason for that, which you're going to see. In 3, 2. All right. Alright, I'll bring you along. None of you wants to miss a good torch lighting. Oh. Me neither. I hate when they do that. How does that happen? Alright, I'll bring you along. After all, nobody wants to... What's going on? Pushing in. Where'd I go? Where's that clamp?